And welcome to another edition of the Headline. I am your host, Larry H. Gardner, and the H stands for Happy Trails to Myles Garrett. I never thought I'd be saying it, but it's here. We on Nerve DJs, WNRV108.1.com, and as you all know, that the all-pro defensive lineman Myles Garrett was traded to the Rams for a first-round pick in 2027, a second-round pick in 2028, a third-round pick in 2029, and outside linebacker Jared Verse, who actually is from Dayton, Ohio. So we lose Myles, but we gain somebody that's a little bit younger. Jared is 25. He's also been the Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Myles' fiance, who's an Olympic gold medalist, I guess board skater, lives in California, so it works out. The Rams kept calling, and it's like, if you don't include Jared in the deal, then Myles ain't coming. Myles Garrett had a no trade clause, but he signed off on it to go to the Rams. Best of luck to you. We gonna miss you. The Browns fans, I hope y'all not jumping out the windows and everything. We gonna be just fine. Cleveland has faced bigger challenges before, and we'll get over this one. I mean, the Cavs got swept by the Knicks day in the finals against the San Antonio Spurs. Current world champions OKC Thunder in 7 games. So I got the Knicks. I think they're going to do it. Hopefully Stephen A. Smith will shut it the hell up. I don't want to hear his mouth no more. Spike Lee will be happy. I mean, because either way it goes, the Knicks win or lose the series, the city going to be messed up anyhow. So, but we got some more stuff coming up. By the way, A.J. Brown was traded to the Patriots, so I don't really care about that. But we got some other stuff on here. First of all, we have the motivator in the building, and also my guest, co-host for the week, Miss Bell. Miss Bell, how are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm fine. So,
more importantly, how's Miguel?
He's fine. He's fine. So we gotta introduce him properly. So since you already brought it up, Human T-Rex on the ones and twos.
Whoop, whoop.
Please play the entrance music. There ain't really nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else.
That's Hunter.
So, the reason I am playing this entrance music because right now I have the motivator in the building, and this is motivational music for a smoothed out Tuesday evening, June 2nd, 2026 on Nerve DJs, and my guest today is none other than my guy, Miguel the Motivator. How you doing, Miguel?
Oh man, I'm blessed, man. I'm so glad to be here, man. I appreciate the invite. And that intro music, man, that's on point. I gotta get that the name of that so I can put that on my Facebook page. I love it.
It's John Hunter, baby. It's John Hunter.
Yeah,
Just
100.
check it. Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, 100. That's 100. So, so I just So the thing about it is that Bell's in the community, you're in the community. So what made you get started in the community?
Man, I've been doing this for like 13 years now, and it started off on 105. My church, Bethany Baptist Church. I sat down with my pastor. I said, I don't want to be a four-wall parishioner. I got to go into the community, pastor. Well, what can we do? He said, come up with some ideas, and I had a plan with an organization called Kingdom Corner. Show him the blueprint, man, and we went on the corner of 105 and Hampton. The rest is history. This month, actually. I think next weekend we'll be celebrating 12-year anniversary on that corner, man, bringing necessary resources to the corner, man. So, yeah, shout out to my pastor, Stephen R. Rowan at Bethany Baptist Church. Salute.
Where's Bethany Baptist Church at?
It's on 105 in Hampton, and on the other side is 105 in Olivet, right between those two streets right there.
Okay, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. So, Belle, you have a question for this motivating man here?
Talk to me about your process. What are you motivating on? What are you trying to share? And what's your end goal?
Yeah, absolutely. So my goal, the natural and organically goal is just to bring some motivation to the city of Cleveland. It's a lot of dire needs in the city of Cleveland. Of course, we have crime just like any other urban city. So I just want to come with the motivation. I see it on Facebook and on Instagram, a lot of violence. Unfortunately, that are, those videos be portraying. So I said, I want to do something different. So, I sat back, came up with Miguel the Motivator, and, the rest is history.
So you pretty much, you post around town doing social media interviews as far as, bringing stuff like that. So what started that as well? Just posting around town, just bringing up the video.
Yeah, well, I've always been a motivator because I'm a mentor. I do a youth mentor as well. So, it's just it's an organically innate ability that I have. So, I tapped into it and, I just let God take the wheels from there.
Okay. So you have a building or you just...
No building. I'm just out here. The streets is my building.
Okay.
So I found me some spots, post up, and whatever God put on my heart, man, I put it on the mic and man, let it go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, what is the biggest issue that you see going around in the city of Cleveland?
Man, it's many, man, but I'll address the crime issue. Unfortunately, man, especially in the inner city, our people, man. They don't know how to channel their anger, So I believe conflict resolution, anger management. Also, we're dealing with a lot of mental illness in our communities, man. So I just want to be the one to try to guide people to get those necessary resources so they could change their lives. I deal with too many youths, man, that make those irrational decisions. And unfortunately, man, it leave them either in jail or the alternative in the graveyard, man. So I just believe in those resources, man. And I believe, the mental illness, man, we really don't talk about it, man. It's like a taboo in our community. And I think we really need to address that more because there's a lot of underlying issues going on when you talk about mental illness in our community.
All right. So, Belle, you want to ask on that or you just got something else for him?
Well, I also wonder, you don't have a building, you're kind of doing things Monday through Friday, Saturday through Sunday. Like, what does it look like? What does your schedule look like?
So 9 to 5, I'm the outreach and community coordinator for the city of Cleveland down in community relations.
Okay.
Shout out Justin Bibb, my director Angela Shue Woodson down in community relations down at City Hall. Shout out to my people down there. So that's what I do 9 to 5. And what that looks like is working with the community, going in and trying to do some de-escalation with neighbor disputes. I also do project coordinator, do the National Night Out Against Crime, which is coming up, the safety fairs. Then we do things like Coffee with Cops, trying to build the relationships with the community and our police department. So that's what I do 9 to 5, man. So I wake up, I hit the boots to the ground, man. I want to take care of my people. That's my goal. That's my goal, and that's my heart. And I just love my people, man. And I know that we can do better. And I'm encouraged that we are going to do better. And I speak that into life today.
I also just think crime can be complicated, right? And I think that there's more about what are the school resources to keep kids in school? Where are the after-school programs? Where's the enrichment programs? I think that we see crime happening because kids don't have swimming pools or things to do after school or ways to engage their brain outside of 7 to 3, where maybe the only meal that they're getting is that lunch meal. So I guess I just wonder what else you think needs to happen on a systems level to shift the dynamics that are happening.
Yeah. Well, I got to push back a little bit on the first statement because I was under the impression the same thing before I worked with the city. Like, there's not a lot of food programs. There's not a lot of things for the kids to do. And I found that not to be true. The rec centers, they offer lunch, after school lunch programs aside there. Even in the summer coming up right now, they can go and get a meal, different programs that they offer as well. So to be honest with you, I think it starts in the home. I think the parents got to get more involved, got to be involved with their children's relationship, see what they're doing, and check on their well-being. So it starts in the home. There's a lot of resources out here, untapped resources, if I must say, that people don't take advantage of, that's really out here And I just believe it's the parents' responsibility to say, listen, I know I got to go to work, I got to take care of this household, but you're still my priority, and I'm going to make sure you're taken care of, and I'm going to look after you.
I think that's the problem. I think that, there's a lot of untapped resources that, I used to go to the rec centers, John F. Kennedy Recreation Center down the street from me in Lee Harvard. And, went play basketball and everything else like that. So it does start in the home. And if the parents paid more attention, listen, we can criticize the police department, mayor all day, but if you don't take care of what's inside the home, how are you going to protect the children when they go outside of it?
There it is.
So the thing about it is, like, how did you get hooked up with the city of Cleveland, as far as being working in that department?
Man, it was a blessing, honestly, man. I was working for Shell Fueling Company, and I was running loads from here to Columbus, Ohio. And
you were a truck driver?
I was a truck driver.
Oh, man.
CDL hazmat, must I say. CDL
okay.
hazmat.
I know that's tough.
No, that was tough, man. And so yeah, there you go. Bring it out. So I was bringing those loads up and down, 71, 480, taking them to different locations, mainly towards Columbus. And, my spirit wasn't sitting right with me. I was like, I gotta be out in this community. I'm making great money in this truck, and but I said I gotta do more, because remember, I came from the church and then the community center, then transitioned to get my CDLs, right? So God was just pricking my heart, man. And it's funny, I was at my community meeting, and shout out to all the residents that attend their community meetings, because those are important as well. I went to my community meeting, and a young lady was there, and she had remembered me from doing some work with her at Kingdom Corner. How you see how that come 360?
Right, exactly.
And she said, I remember you, and I think they got a position down in the city of Cleveland. I think you'll be perfect for it. Filled out an application. Took me a little while to get in there. And once again, the rest is history. I'm downtown, 5th District Representative. Shout out to Kevin Conwell, Councilman Conwell, Councilman Pelizic, and the one and only Stephanie House-Jones. Salute to the whole crew.
Shout out to all three of them. And, of course, they have been here before. Conwell has to come back. Pelizic has been a regular on this show, so shout out to him.
The Dean.
Right, so yeah, he is old as one. So I can talk about him. All right,
go ahead.
You can talk about him. Don't get mad at me. Bell giving me that look like, what are you doing? I'm kidding. So what you think about what this young man is saying right now? You being economic developer yourself, Bill.
What do I think? I guess I wonder, like, who's supporting you and how are you getting the resources you need? I think that community members, grassroots organizing is where the most magic can happen. I think it's like the systems and the structures where things get lost.
Sure.
But the grandmother who sells, cakes on Saturdays, that means a lot to the community, especially if they're $4 or whatever it is. So I think the work that you're doing, neighborhood to neighborhood, definitely has an impact. And I wonder, like, are you feeling supported by what funders are out here and other things that can help you grow?
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm a man of faith, so I tap into my Father, man, every day, and He give me the way. Spiritually grounded, man. I tell you, I learned not to rely on people, because people will fail you. That's just the honest truth about it. And we all imperfect beings, just having this human experience. So for me, when I'm going through something or I need something to, some uplifting, I got a beautiful wife. Shout out to my sweetheart, my queen, my world, my baby, my wife, Margaret Cruz. Indeed, gotta shout her out. That's my baby right there.
Yeah, you don't want to be sleeping on the couch when you get home.
There it is. So, she poured into me, and once again, I'm big on mental health. I got a therapist, because I came out of incarceration sometime a while ago, and I had some baggages that I needed to unpack, some healing and things like that. So I got a therapist that I can call and talk to him when things is resonating. I'm starting to have those kickbacks from my past. So, and I'll tell you, everybody, it's okay to have a therapist. It's okay to say I need help, and it's okay to go sit down and talk to somebody. So that's what helped me out, and that's what get me through. But the number one thing is God Himself, man. All praise due to Him.
Where'd you get the name? Miguel the Motivator. How did you come up with that?
Yeah. So I was on a sabbatical, man. I had took off a week from work, man, and I was flat, man. I was drained out. I had poured out into so much, man. There was a lot going on in the city, so I took a whole week off. Took a sabbatical, man, and I was just in my living room one day, man, and I was just asking God, what's the next chapter? What's the next way? What you want me to do? And man, I had a dream, and I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, man, and just as we speaking today, I heard the Most High tell me, man, you Miguel the Motivator. So I jumped up, got my notebook. You know how I go. Any artists out there who write rhymes, when rhymes come to you, get your notebook out. So I wrote it down, and I tucked it away for a while, to be honest with you. And God kept on pricking my heart, man. And I said, I'm gonna start doing the videos. And once again, as I always say, the rest is history.
It is history.
Do you write rhymes?
I used to go head to head with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Shout out to my boys, Busy, Lazy, Cray, Wish, the whole crew at Lincoln West High School back in the early 90s, man. We used to tear the lunchroom up. But me and my homeboy Corey, we was undefeated, and they know it. They know it.
It's like they know it.
They know it.
They know it. They know it. So you have a battle. You would have a battle with them right now.
Man, well, I can still put together 16. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. There was some good guys back then, man. I'm so happy for them guys, what they did to the city, and even their upbringings, where they came from. I know a lot of their relatives, stories are all the same, drug addiction, alcoholism, crime, jail. So we all been through the struggle and mud, man. So shout out to my boys, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Keep it going, keep the city hot, keep it on lock.
Exactly. So anything you have to say about this young man, Miss Bell?
I'm curious. I want to see more about what he does. I would love to see how he incorporates, it sounds like maybe some art in the work that you do. Do you include some art?
I don't do no art, but that might be some of the stuff we can sit down and talk. You know
I feel like you definitely could do some art or some, rapping classes or something.
There we go. Some poetry, some open mic or something like that. Yeah. But I like for you to, because I know you tapped into the community. Take a ride with me through the city one day.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah. I can show you some of the dynamics, some of the little crevices and little rocks and stuff that that people be hiding under that you don't even know about. Some great people in this city, man. Some real great hidden gems. It is.
Oh, I believe you. Yeah, I've been here 5 years.
Okay.
And so I'm still learning.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good
And there's a lot to uncover. Beautiful people here.
Yes, it is.
And real salt of the earth. And I think there's a whole nother layer that I can't even access because they're not where I'm going.
That's right.
And they're going to their own places.
That's right.
I got to go there.
That's right. I'm gonna have you come with me. We're gonna have a good time. We'll ride around the city, especially 105, Superior, Collinwood, Huff. Some good people down there, man. I love my people. Love them.
Mm-hmm. So, what is the next step for you, Mr. Miguel the Motivator?
Man, I'm just gonna keep working, man. Keep motivating. I get a lot of messages and inboxes. Parents want me to mentor their kids because that's what I do anyway. But once again, it's just me. But I did get a blessing the other day. Sharon Henderson. Shout out to Sharon Henderson. She owns a lot of daycares and a lot of sober living homes in the city. Well-rounded young woman. She got a building over off of St. Clair, and she called me. She said, "Listen, I love what you're doing online. I love what you do with the youth. I tell you what, come get these keys. No rent, no nothing. Whatever you want to do, the spot is yours." It's a whole warehouse down there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So God to do it, you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm just sitting back trying to see what that looks like. I'm gonna get with Councilman Conwell and run some ideas by him, and we're gonna take it from there.
So pretty much you motivate the youth and everybody else. Have you had some adults that you talk to?
Oh yeah, indeed. So I do. I'm a minister, a licensed minister as well. So I do relationship counseling and things of that nature. Man, I tell you, man, our adults, man, they want help. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's hard to get that help, especially with men. I'm dealing with a guy right now who's having issues trying to get parental rights, struggling with his significant other because they done separated. And I'll tell you, just seeing the courts aspect, the way they treat him versus her, man, this got to change, man. You know what I'm saying? The one-sided stuff, man. And just the injustice of it all, man. So I'm dealing with that. It's enough to take a man over the edge, because I know a lot of fathers. I don't care what they say on the news, and I don't care what they say behind closed doors. There's a lot of fathers that want to be in their kids' life, man. But unfortunately, there are circumstances and situations and forces that be that don't want that to happen, man, for one reason or another. Yeah.
So the thing about it is we have, and shout out to Dr. Amy Acton, who was here, who's running for governor against Vivek Ramaswamy, who cost the Cavaliers game 4 against the Knicks because he was there. He's bad luck. Just saying. I'm going to throw him under the bus. He's a MAGA person. Speaking of which, what do you feel about voting in the city of Cleveland and pretty much overall in general?
Man, that's one thing we got to do. We got to take advantage of. It's, when I get these complaints with residents, I go out and talk to them. First thing I ask them, you a registered voter? You a registered voter? And I get a lot of kickback. Oh, what that got to do with anything? That stuff don't matter. So I think the education is very important. You know what I mean? Shout out to Fred Ward down at the Kanimu Center down on 105, man. They was talking about, voting and how that looks and the education piece. And we got to do more of that, because our people got to realize, man, that the dollar follow that vote. Follow that vote, man, and if we really realize that, we can understand that a lot of dollars and funds is leaving our community or don't come into our community for the same reason is, man, we got to get out and vote. It's so important, so important.
Do you agree, Bill?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know, because I have my own beliefs on voting, and I believe personally that the two-party system is limited. They're talking the same mess. It's still not changing in general, in my perspective, but I stay out of the voting versus not voting issue.
Well, I believe in voting, so I believe in.
I know you do.
So I do believe in voting. I believe in it wholeheartedly, and I also believe that the reason I believe in voting is because I don't want nobody to decide anything for me. Period. I don't believe. I don't believe in having anybody decide anything for me. So, period, point blank. I mean,
what do you mean deciding anything for you?
Meaning, I don't want anybody. I'm going to vote for who I vote for.
Okay.
And I'm not going to let anybody decide for me. I'll put my fate in the hands of the person who I vote for, whether win or lose, period.
I agree with that 100%.
Did y'all know that the Jehovah's Witnesses don't vote? They leave it up to God.
Yeah, they don't believe in it. Yeah, they don't believe in it. Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's why I'm not a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
That's right. But I will say this on the vote right. We ain't gonna beat it up too much, man. But I say this: the last election, even with the city council, they only won by small margins. Small margins. We look at those numbers, right? So it does matter one way or the other. I believe that, our ancestors, they died for that right. And I hear you over there. Yeah, our ancestors, they died for that right. So that's one of the reasons I really, really do it, because of what they went through, so we can be able to go to that ballot and cast that vote. So I think that's one of the things I believe for going to that ballot.
So I'm going to do a thing. So what about economic development for African American people in this city? I'm going to start with the lady over here, Ms. Bell. What about you? What do you think about that?
I think there are initiatives. I know I heard of recently that Justin Bibb held like a closed meeting with some Black entrepreneurs throughout the city to hear about their concerns. And himself and the economic development director were encouraging Black entrepreneurs to come to the city to do business in the city. But I know that from personally working at the city, that there are still struggles to retain Black entrepreneurs in the city. And I also believe that there are issues in terms of like what funding is accessible. I've also heard from entrepreneurs that the supports that they need are more holistic than what's currently offered. So let's say you have like a 4 to 6 program in the evening. Well, if I have to be there in person and I'm a mom, do I have childcare also accessible? Do I have transportation accessible, or gas cards, or whatever is needed? So I think that the services that we there are services. There's everything under the sun. There's grant programs. There's startup programs. There's business incubators. But are they run well is a question. Are they actually sustainable? Do they help promote growth? Or do they just kind of keep you in this cycle where you need to get fed by the watering hose, and that watering hose can come off at any point? So I don't think it's specific to Cleveland though either. I think that inner cities that want to retain Black talent and talent of color, I think it's a larger issue that needs more work than is currently happening, because I think that just stamping one solution is not enough. I think it's a multifaceted issue that we're dealing with, because a lot of people also become entrepreneurs out of that being the only option. If I didn't go to college, what else can I do besides make some money for myself and kind of climb the ladder through entrepreneurship? Booth rent, to then owning your own space, to then opening up a second place and a third place. But sometimes the structural issues remain. Like, I don't know how to manage money, or I don't know how to, I don't have my legal stuff in order. I haven't paid taxes in a couple of months. So even if we have all the different things in place, sometimes the issues are deeper than what we need. Thank you.
No problem.
I have a lot of thoughts on this.
No, you hit.
All right, so
I got the fingers.
so
Sometimes Larry don't realize he on camera.
no, the thing about it is I was pointing out when she was. I was just pointing out the things that she was saying with
Her
the
points,
finger.
her good points.
Yeah, her good point. So that was doing. So what do you think, Miguel?
No, she hit it dead on the head, and I'm gonna pivot to another side of it, as far as the economic development, as far as seeing Black contractors, even out here as a being a construction worker, and also as a CDL driver, going on some of these sites, ride through the city. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's a lot of us. There's a lot that doesn't look like us that's on these sites, man, and in our community, and I think that we gotta do more better than that. I really do. And I believe there's a lot of programs for, Black young men, young women, they get into the trades, man. So they always say it's a lack of, but I think that's just an excuse. I think the contractors in the city of Cleveland, they gotta find a way to get more minorities on these sites, especially in our inner city. You know what I mean? Because when we ride through, we see people that don't look like us in our community, building our community, and we know what that looks like. We know dollars leaving out our community. And then also on the economic side, there's a lot of programs that need a lot of oversight, because sometimes the money gets messed up, it gets misconstrued and mishandled, and next thing you know, those programs that's much needed, they end up disappearing, and they also get be done away because of mismanagement. So economic, it's a lot to say on that. It's so many variables. It's a big onion that we can peel back. But yeah, I think that as far as the contract piece, we need to have more African Americans on these job sites in our neighborhood to look just like us, to get some of those dollars to put in their pockets as well.
Right. All right. So we're gonna take a short little break. When we come back, gonna have an issue with the thing called data centers and what y'all think about those. And the thing about it is like, before we go to break, I just want to say something. At the end of the day, I already know everybody was jumping out the lake on this and why Miles get traded and stuff like that, but there are bigger issues in the city and state than just two football players and draft picks getting traded, period, point blank. So we got to look beyond that. But as far as, sports is there to entertain, just like, with Jay-Z spouting off at the Roots picnic about his haters and things of that nature. Everybody losing their minds about that. But let's draw this back into the real. At the end of the day, you still got to get up. You still got to go to work. And you still have to make sure that you maintain a structure, for an economic and a spiritual structure for you and your family. So those players and people, those entertainers who are making millions of dollars playing a game that they love will still be making millions of dollars. And everybody will still go ahead and lose their minds about, the players are gone and they're going to suck and blah, blah, blah. But the thing about it is like, you're going to keep watching anyway. I don't want to hear like everybody saying, I'm not going to watch the Browns anymore. You're lying to yourselves because at the end of the day, y'all still going to be like,
That's right.
I mean, Shedeur Sanders didn't make $17.7 million off of his new number 2 jersey for absolutely nothing.
Facts.
Period.
That's
So
right.
I don't want to hear anything else about, I don't want to hear anything about, y'all get me mad about the Cavaliers season. I am a sports fan, but I'm also a realist. At the end of the day, I got to get up and I got to earn my money, period, point blank. And New Voices. Shout out to New Voices for having their Our Power, Our Voice listening party last Thursday at Camp Forbes. People came out and things of that nature. So, and shout out to everybody that still, no matter what our sports teams do, still get up and fight for the people every day. All right, we're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to talk about more of these data centers and also economic opportunities for everybody else like that. This is Chingy. Baller Baby. We'll be right back on the Headline Eye on Nerve DJs. WNRV108.1.com will be getting your nerves. Baby,
This is WNRV 108.1.
Girl, I know you do the nasty. I can tell when you walk past me, and your powder looking flashy. Everything on your mind, just ask me. I know my herb related to the wasky. Wabbit, carrots all in it, jazzy, it's a habit. Where's my cash? Outside I got a Benz and Jag, both sitting on chrome mags. Is you down for getting dirty with a get it, boy? All I need is one night just to hit it, boy. After the club, we can check in at a 5-star telly. Get a sweet and let me put something in your belly. What's your name, Sheena? Or thought you was Shelly? Don't matter, 4 o'clock, just be ready for an episode you probably won't come back from. Your mama must be thick, that's where you get your back from. I'm a baller, say high roller, baby, baby, baby. Shot caller, that's right. Ain't nobody getting crazy, driving crazy, baby. You a hater, why you tryna play me? I don't think you know, fake player. Ballers, put your hands up, hands up. VIP, we keep it crackin', ask him and Rich. The girls on us so dirty, who you rollin' with? From Magic City to the pink slip and the Lou. Them chicks love the diamonds that I get from Rob Jules. We be in a spot, man, hang up, flirtin'. We be surrounded by girls, man, and I ain't perpin'. All I know is money, cash, like Jay. And I got all 3, no I don't play. Chicks call me drama king like K-Slay. Cause in the bed I bring it, yeah, night and day. Letting rounds off in them like a K. You leaving with me, tell me is it free or do I have to pay? What you say? I'm a baller, say high roller, baby, baby, baby. Shot caller, that's right. Ain't nobody gets crazy, driving crazy, baby. You a hater, why you tryna play me? I don't think you know, fake player, baller. Ain't nobody that lady, yes, like me. I like them black, white, Puerto Rican or Haitian, like Japanese, Chinese, or even Asian. Don't matter what color on this occasion. Like smoke, take a hit of what I'm blazing. Instead of God, it's me, these girls praising. Meet me at about 6 at the day's end. 5 of them, 1 of me, I'm feeling caged in. I'm a pimp, I'ma keep on playing. You know I love them for that one night. I can take on 10 with my one pipe. Knock them all like a bowling pin on sight. Think I'm so changing, girl, look her. You better get your mind right, cuz I'm a baller, say high roller, baby, baby, baby. Shot caller, that's right. Ain't nobody gets crazy, driving crazy, baby. You a hater, why you tryna play me? I don't think you know, fake player, baby. Ain't nobody get lady like me.
Cleveland, this is it. DJ Ellery presents the Cleveland Ultimate White Party, Saturday, July 11, 2026. This is not just another white party. This is the event everyone has been waiting for and we'll be talking about all summer. And it all takes place at the Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. This is not just another white party. This is the event everyone's been waiting for. Pay attention. A nationally known artist will be announced later. 30 and over only. Majority white attire mandatory. No majority white, no entry, no exceptions, no refunds. Tickets 50 in advance, 60 at the door before 7 p.m. and higher after 7 p.m. 30 $325 two-seat high-top tables includes 2 tickets and 1 bottle of champagne. 10-seat premier exclusive tables includes 10 tickets and 1 bottle of champagne, $750. Early ticket purchase is strongly suggested and highly recommended because when you mention DJ Ellery, the name alone brings the whole city out.
What's up? It's your girl, Author Ivy Lee. Tune into the Headline Eye on WNRV 108.1.
Looking to grow or expand your business? Yo, bro, you read my mind. Well, we have the perfect solution for you. Your business needs are important, and so is your advertising. Here at WNRV Power 108.1, we have marketing solutions for all your business needs and affordable pricing to keep you in the green. Give us a call today at 216-702-0688. That's 216-702-0688. Or email us at WNRVPower1081@gmail.com today.
This is WNRV 108.1.
What do you get when you take 2 witty nerds and 2 of the best pair of hands since Techniques 1200s? Or better yet, Grandma's fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and greens on Sunday after church. Hallelujah! Then for dessert, the dopest blend of classic R&B and hip-hop joints all whipped up in one big sexy mixing bowl. You know what you get? The Party and Bull Show. That's right. Heard 7 days a week. Make sure you check your station for days and times. It ain't what you used to, and it's better than what you thought. It's the most unprepared show on the planet. You never know what we gonna say or who's gonna stop by. It's the Party and Bull Show with Dave Tolliver, Tiffany Nicole, DJ Cochise, and DJ Deuce, aka the Final Four. Turn it up in the whip, turn it up loud on Saturday while you cleaning. We the best, and I ain't talking about DJ Khaled. We up and we on. Check your stations for days and times. Party and Bull-ish, cause everybody loves a party, and Bull-ish ain't always bad. I holla, yeah man.
This is WNRV 108.1.
Hey y'all, this is Catherine Danielle, and I'm checking in with Headline Eye on WNRV 108.1.
Drop O's on them, we drop O's on them, on the throw them O's. What? We drop O's on them, drop O's on them, throw them O's. We drop O's on them, drop O's on them, throw them O's.
Cadillac grills, Cadillac mills. Check out the oil my Cadillac spills. Matter of fact, candy paint Cadillacs kill. So check out my Cadillac fills. 20-inch wide, 20-inch high. Oh, don't you like my 20-inch ride? 20-inch thighs make 20-inch eyes. Hoping for American 20-inch pies. Pretty clothes, pretty toes. Oh, how I love these pretty high class, anything goes. Catch them in the club throwing pretty bows. Long John draws, long John stalls. Anything make my long John pause. Women on they still making long John calls. And if they like to juggle, get long Johns.
All players in the house that can buy the bar and the ball with the candy cars. If you a pimp and you know you don't love them, when you get on the floor, all my women in the house, if you chasing cash and you got some big with a matching, with your fly boots or your open toes, when you get on the floor,
Dirty South mind blown, dirty South bread. Catfish fried up, dirty South bed. Sleep in a cop picking dirty South bed. Dirty South goods, give me dirty South. Hand me down flip flops, hand me down socks. Hand me down dealers, hand me down rocks. Hand me down a 50-pack, switch to sweet box. And good fella rich, hand me down stocks. Mouth full of platinum, mouth full of gold. 40 cow, keep your mouth on hold. Lie through your teeth, you can find your mouth cold. And rip out your tongue, cause of what your mouth told. Sweat for the lemonade, sweat for the tea. Sweat from the hot sauce, sweat from the D. And you can sweat from a burn in the 3rd degree. And if you sweat in your sleep, then you sweat from me.
all my players in the house that can buy the bar and the ball with the candy cars. If you a pimp and you know you don't love them, when you get on the floor, all my women in the house, if you chasing cash and you got some big with a matching, with your fly boots or your open toes, when you get on the floor,
Throw them bows. All right, we're back on the Headline Eye on Nerd DJs. WNRV 108.1.com. No DJs get on your nerves, man. That is ludicrous. Southern hospitality. Hold them bows. If you want to feel better, Browns fans, just play a little bit of ludicrous. You'll be all right. So, yeah, I got some more sad news. Unfortunately, I just found out that legendary singer, Grammy Award R&B singer Peabo Bryson, known for Beauty and the Beast and A Whole New World, has died at 75 years old. So rest in peace to the guy. Rest in peace. So we have an issue in the city of Cleveland with the data center issue. So it's more like, I don't want this here, I don't want that here. Is there any comment or commentary that either one of you want to give on that? Bill?
I think two things. I think this is where voting becomes relevant because who your elected officials are going to have a lot of sway in terms of what happens, whether it's them directly or what they vote on or what they share with their other team members. For example, what trickles down to community relations or what trickles down to community development. So knowing who they are is very important. And then two, what you were describing is NIMBYism, not in my backyard. That's a whole phrase, right? Or term.
Yeah.
No one wants data centers in their backyard. We don't know the impact. We know some of the impacts, but we don't know the long-term impacts. We know communities of color, low-income communities have been radically affected by chemicals and old fumes and
right.
What is it that gets in your lungs?
Yeah.
I'm forgetting the word, but
asbestos,
yes, exactly. And lead. That's
lead.
That's what I'm thinking, right? So I think there's lots of fears that communities are going to have around data centers, and at the same time, I know the future is going to be data centers. So we're going to need them. And they're going to have to be in someone's backyard. So there's going to have to be some compromising. And then I would say that's where regional economics has to play a role, right? How is the region going to respond to the need for data centers versus Cleveland versus Akron versus Kent versus, we need to be thinking okay, what's the best strategic location for our region that's going to have the least impact on low-income communities and vulnerable communities.
Right.
I agree.
So you agree, Miguel?
Yeah, I agree. And also, it's location. Like you said, the long-term effects. We don't know the health hazard of these data centers. And I think they try to put them right downtown, in these downtown Cleveland, in a populated area like that. I think that can be catastrophic according to people's health in the long term because we just don't know. So I think it's more research need to be done, more education need to be done, and I think awareness for the people. Because I was talking to some people that was like, what is that? I really don't know to a certain degree, but I know that, it is the future, especially with this whole AI. I'll be listening to a lot of podcasts and they talk about the future of AI and what's coming in the future with the robots and stuff like that, with Jeff Bezos and all them guys, man. So it's some stuff that we really need to pay attention to and really get up on, because I think it'd be right in our backyard causing us so much hazard that, we don't even know what's going on. So I think it's all about the education piece on there and just being mindful, this thing is coming because it is the future, like Bill said, it's the future. So we just got to get more educated on it and then see how it's going to affect us in the long run, economically and health-wise.
Right, exactly. Well, according to the Google meeting, a data center is a physical facility that houses network computer servers, data storage, and telecommunications equipment. These hubs are the backbone of the internet, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence, allowing organizations to collect, process, and store massive amounts of digital information. Since we are...
Y'all know how many in Ohio right now?
I think that they are...
Unless this is wrong, they saying there's over 204 in Ohio right now.
Man,
22 in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot of in rural Ohio too, out in rural.
Yeah.
They take up a lot of space and they need water. They need water from what I understand.
Yeah, they do need water.
A lot of water to run. So
are they high? I mean, are people? Are this is all like machines in this? Or they Are they hiring people? Is this job
No,
employment?
it's not a lot.
No,
of
it's not a-
workforce development.
Processors
It's very
and stuff
few.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty
Robotics.
much robotics and AI and everything.
So it goes back to the conversation we were having earlier about like that capital leaving, like Miguel was talking about. Like if you have this major corporation bringing a data center here, the money could all essentially be leaving the community
That's right.
because there's no workers from the community going there, or one or two.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have with those data centers is that, there are corporations that will bring business here that will need employees and build up the economic development in the community. Just like back in the day when when Cleveland was one of the industrial cities, LTV Steel and other steel places and things of that nature. I remember my uncle, shout out to my uncle Easter Brown, he's 82. When he worked for LTV before they went bankrupt, you had LTV in that area around Broadway, near Slavic Village. You had LTV Steel. You had Finest, or it became Tops, the grocery store. You had Kmart. So the men worked for LTV Steel. The women either did part-time at either Tops or Tops, and then the children or the women did Kmart around the clothing area. Since when LTV went out of business, all the other corporations and all the other stores pretty much shut down and went somewhere else, and we don't have those stores in that inner city anymore. So when you bring something in, just make sure when you bring something in like that, just make sure that people have employment.
That's right.
So other people have employment.
Yeah.
Because employment reduces crime.
That's right.
Period.
Yeah.
That's 2 + 2 is 4. But what do I know? I'm just a poor man with a podcast right about now. But who do I know? What do I know?
Yeah.
But
and then also, how do we know it's not going to replace jobs?
right.
That's a big thing too with this whole AI thing. How we know it's not going to replace jobs as far as in the technology field. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. Like I said, the education piece, we got to have a deep conversation about these centers.
But
We don't know.
Do y'all use Chat GPT?
Yeah, for sure.
Love it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm confused. Like y'all using AI, but
Yeah.
they're mad at music. They bringing data centers in here.
Yeah, but it's the long-term effect, and then also what does it come with? Because we know it always comes with a price tag. It comes with something, right? Is it gonna cost us our health? Is it gonna cost jobs? That's why I said the education piece on this is very instrumental, because we gotta find out what is the long-term goal in this and how it's gonna affect our
I
community.
agree, but I think you can't hate on a data center if you're using AI. That's crazy.
No doubt. Because I love ChatGPT. I think I use it every day. Pretty much.
Larry do too, am I right?
Yeah.
I don't use ChatGPT
No?
that much. No,
I like
I just
ChatGPT.
here's the thing. What I do is that if I needed to repeat something, I just use the old copy and paste feature and just send it out. That's
kinda AI.
Yeah, that's kind of AI, but it's like. But I think that some, if you try to get grants or something like that, if you don't have a good grant writer, then they're checking to see if you're using AI or not. So that's the main thing. But also, good old common sense. And I think it goes to, let's go to education, because part of this is just writing some things up. What do you think about education in this community?
Man, we talk about the Cleveland public schools. You see all the schools that's closing. So that's another subject in itself, man. Glenville and Collinwood is going to merge with Glenville. So this upcoming school year, we'll see what that looks like. And then we got the charter schools popping up everywhere, the online education. It's like these bricks and mortars, they closing down. And I truly believe, if you're not educated, you're incarcerated. So we got to find out a way to draw our kids back into these buildings and give them something. You know what I'm saying? The different trades. They took arts out to school. I remember we had calligraphy and art programs, all that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have those things no more in a lot of these public schools. So it's detrimental to the effects of our kids, man, and that's what I think I'm seeing on the ground level. A lot of kids, unfortunately, in our community can't read past the 5th grade education level. And who do we blame for that? You know what I'm saying? Do we blame the parent? Do we blame the school system? whatever the case may be, we know somebody didn't drop the ball, right? So education should be a big concern, a big conversation in our community, because if our kids ain't learning nothing, who gonna carry the future of the city, right? We gonna have people coming from other countries and to carry the city, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of talent here, and there's a lot of hidden talent here, like I said earlier, and we gotta find a way to educate our kids, give them something to believe in, right? Because education can be fun. It don't got to be drawn out, just sitting in the classroom and stuff like that. We can make it fun, but the main thing is we got to find a way to educate them and do it in a proper way. And closing these schools, I'll tell
So
you.
Miguel, the real question, I'm gonna say a Larry thing. The real thing about it is, when you gonna open up your school? I feel like
speaking into existence.
I feel like that's what you should do.
Man,
just don't take long as Dr. Umar did.
Don't take
that.
Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar. Shout out to the doctor.
Yeah, no Dr. Umar hate.
Yeah, shout out to the doc. Shout out to the doc. That's my guy right there, man.
I enjoy Dr. Umar.
Man. Yeah.
But anyways, about you, Miguel, I think, you have this building. You could start an after school program. You could start a little thing and kind of grow it organically, naturally.
Right. That's right.
But I think you're a visionary for sure. I think you could do good work with the little school.
I appreciate that.
The thing about it is, and thank you, Bill, for stealing my line.
The thing about it is,
we have the Black Panther Party started the WIC program. So,
facts.
So the thing about it is, if you start something like that, then you offering services that maybe some of these children are missing.
It's true.
So if you serve, and the best thing I've learned throughout the course of my time being on the radio and being something like that is you feed people to give them something to get to them, and then they have a better chance to listen, because you don't know if that child or even that adult had a meal or how they give and things of that nature, and what they don't have, and you offer them something. And I just want you to take 5 minutes at a time, and then people will tell more people about it. That you have to offer more things, but you get a chance to help somebody in the long run, not only with a nice meal, but with encouraging words.
That's right.
And information.
That's right.
And
I receive that.
Yeah, so you just receive that. So what motivates you? You're the motivator, but what motivates you?
My family. My family, man. They believe in me. It's good when you got a family that supports you and believe in you. You know what I mean? They know your passion, and they know the love you have for your people, man. So, like when I leave here today, it's been a long day, man. It's been 13 hours today, man. But when I go home, I know the home cooked meal gonna be there, man. My stuff to take a shower gonna be all ready for me, man. So, They take care of me, man, and I need that, because I do a lot of work out here, man, and last thing I need to do is go home, man, and worry about, if everything is in order there. So, man, once again, shout out to my queen, man.
Right.
Shout out to my queen.
How many children you have?
Yep. I got 2 children. I got a son that's 31 years old, and then I got a daughter that's 24, and then I got a grandson 8 years old.
31? You don't look 31.
Man, I try to get my rest. Yeah.
So, and of course, you have brothers and sisters, right?
Yep. I got my brother Sean Booker, who's his father's Art McCoy. Shout out to Art McCoy. Always
shout out to Art
McCoy.
McCoy.
Black on black crime. No justice, no peace. All day long. Shout out to him. And then I got my twin brother, Michael Booker. Shout out to my brother, Big Mike. What's up, man? My sister's Brandy, and my sister's Ebony. Both of my babies. What's up? From your brother.
That's what's up. That's what's
Five
up.
of us.
Five. So, and y'all stay close knit, right?
Yeah, we close knit. We bump heads like any other family. We have our division and stuff like that, man. But at the end of the day, still all family, still all love.
So wait a minute. So is Sean your older brother who's by Art McCoy or younger brother?
Yo, Sean, that's my oldest brother.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
oldest
my
brother.
oldest brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout
You know,
out to-
Sean used to rap Midwest Mafia. You probably hip to him back in the
I'm
day.
hip to him.
Yeah. Fatty Banks, Eric. You know what I'm saying? They used to tear the city up. Back in the days, early 90s, yeah.
Sound like you want to do some poetry yourself. You gonna do like Jay-Z did and be on the Roots picnics?
Man, you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard what y'all was saying earlier, man. I might go back and break out the pen and pad and something might be birth here today. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Right. So, and of course, you know, when you motivate people, you are always in attire to where you motivate from. Is that set up like that, or it's just it is what it is?
It is what it is, man. It's all natural, it's all organic, and I'll tell you, a lot of my ideas for my pieces I put on Facebook, man, it comes from dealing with the community, seeing what they telling me and they going through, and I get to speaking into their life. Then I go back, man, and get to thinking about it, man. I just get to writing and put it together and just, let it flow organically, man. And just come on out how God wanted to come on out.
Miss Bell, you have anything to say to this young man right now?
I really enjoyed meeting you. I really
Likewise.
enjoyed hearing your story, and I look forward to our little journey.
Hey.
Y'all gonna take a ride along together?
We'll take a
Yeah,
ride
he's gonna show
around.
me the city.
There you go.
From his perspective.
There you go. And I'm gonna show you the building too.
All right,
I'm gonna show
we
you the
gonna walk
building,
in.
too. There you go. There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna check out your Facebook. I want to see this. I want
That's
to
right.
see this.
That's
So,
right. Yeah.
Bell, you still have your own. Will you still have your business in place?
Sure enough.
And what's it called?
Consult Espinal.
And what do you and how do you consult?
I work on workforce development and commercial corridor revitalization. And then I have a nonprofit, Reclaim Our Wealth.
Okay. And what does Reclaim the Wealth do?
We work on women's issues. We also work on financial wellness.
Okay. Is there a fee for this service?
No, never.
Okay. And you
Consulting, yes, but not the nonprofit for sure.
Could you help a business get business capital?
I know. That's things I do on my day to day, just to help people for sure.
Okay. And of course, you know, the motivator. We gonna see you somewhere on the stage or speaking, or where we gonna see you at next?
No doubt. God's will, man. I just got a speaking engagement offer down in Juvenile Detention Center. I can't recall the name, down in Columbus, Ohio. So I'm gonna go down there and speaking to the young men life. Just try to uplift them and let them know, man, you know, this ain't the end, you know. Actually, this could be the beginning, because, you know, I got set down when I was young, you know. God put me behind them walls, and I thought, I thought it was over with. But little did I know, man, my life was just the beginning. So, man, shout out to all my young brothers and my sisters down behind them walls. Just know this ain't the end. This the beginning, and it's all about what you do with that time that you in there. Do it wisely. Come on out. Become productive citizens, and I'll see you when you get out here.
All right, so that's what's up, Black Fist Up, for that one. Thank you very much. Contact information for you, Miguel. How can people get a hold of you for any speaking engagements and things of that nature?
Sure, they can hit me on my Facebook, Miguel Booker. Also, you can look up Miguel the Motivator on Instagram. And that's where you can get me at. You can see me in the streets. I'm always on 105, Superior, Harvard, just all around the city, man. Anywhere you see me, you need me, shout out, I got you. I love my people. I'm here for y'all.
All right. Bill, how can people hit you up as far as, you know, the consulting piece?
Yeah, on LinkedIn, Bella Espinal, or you can find me on Instagram at Consult ESPINAL.
All right. That's what's up. We have powerful people in here, and I understand that we had a powerful person leave, but also we have powerful people that are in the city. So please don't lose your mind on the sports thing. We gonna root for them. We gonna buy you. If you got a Gardner, Myles Garrett jersey, then keep it for safekeeping. You know, if you ain't got one, keep one. Period. Point blank.
Indeed.
And the thing about it is, at the end of the day, you know, Cleveland, we all got. So just hold on to one another and collaborate. Period. And we have a collaboration with Bell and this the motivator.
It's going down.
It's going down.
It's going down.
I thank you. And anything positive you have to say, Belle, before we get out of here, people?
I like the way you ended it. Yeah, collaborate, right? Find the person who has the other thing that you don't have and work together. Create a package that works.
All right. And Miguel, any positive thing you have to say to anybody that needs motivation?
All day long, man. Love each other. You know what I mean? Lift somebody up today. Tell somebody you love them. And just go do something nice for somebody. Because that little bit of love and affection, man, can go a long way. And it could pull somebody off the brinks of suicide, homicide, whatever they may go through. So go out there and love on somebody today. That'll be my word.
All right. So the thing about it is we out of here until next week. The reason I'm going to play this last song is because I said that Jay-Z was at the Roots Picnic in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But the thing about it is, like he said, to address some people, and a lot of people didn't like the way he addressed some things. But listen, if you go after somebody, then they go back after you in a spoken word, you have nothing to say. I mean, people have always taken shots at other people, and don't get mad when somebody fires back at you. Period, point blank. You know, you got to take the criticism as it comes. You know, the Browns fans have been taking criticism. The organization took criticism, and the thing about it is like. And speaking of which, I got to defend somebody. I got to defend Andrew Berry. Here's what Andrew Berry did, the general manager of the Cleveland Browns. He put the Browns in a position to where they got a player, not like Miles, but is a pro talent still, that is a Pro Bowler, to put him in a position so the Browns can still have a chance to win. He got Myles Garrett to a place where he can win a championship. By the way, the LA Rams are favored to win the Super Bowl this year, and the Super Bowl is in SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. Don't that beat all? Plus, since Miles is here, there's a so-called upswell of a return of their other defensive end who retired, Aaron Donald. Now, if Aaron and Miles get together, then yeah, there's no offense in the world that can stop these people. So I understand where everybody's coming from, but also remember this. When you collab together, you will make a champion. So they collab today to make a champion on this show because it's one of the best shows that I had in a while. But the thing about it is like when you go after somebody who's winning, winners do fire back, period. That's how they stay winners. And the thing about it is like you can't just keep firing at people. Like I said, I'm not putting this whole thing on Andrew Berry because Andrew Berry has an answer to owner Jimmy Haslam. If Jimmy didn't sign off on it, just like Dan Gilbert of the Cleveland Cavaliers, if Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Cleveland Browns, didn't sign off on it, and if Myles Garrett didn't waive this no trade clause, we wouldn't be talking about a trade today, now would we? So the thing about it is before you throw everything else, just look at all factors before you blame every single thing. You look at yourself in the mirror, just like the song Michael Jackson made called Man in the Mirror, period, point blank. So I'm going to shut the hell up. We about to get out of here. Everybody do some collab work. Game one of the NBA Finals is tomorrow. Y'all enjoy yourselves.
That's right.
Enjoy y'all weekend. By the way, for everybody else, this is Pride Month. It's the start of the Pride Month, LGBTQIA. And the thing about it is that there's going to be the parade down at Mall B and C for Pride Month. This Saturday, I will be down there with New Voice Reproductive Justice, booth 2034. I'll be there pretty much close to all day with my New Voices team. Holla at a brother, just say hello. So be supportive, be mindful, be respectful. Yeah. You know, just like the city of Cleveland. Cleveland is a classy city, and just make sure we act like we are still classy despite the loss that we endured. So. And speaking of Jay-Z, we're going to end it with him, man. Freeway. What we do.
That's right.
If nobody tells you that they love you today, I do. Peace, love, and hair grease. We out of here until next week.
We still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold winter. Y'all niggas better bundle up. And I better be a hotter summer rapper onion just to rock it down. You hot now, listen up. Don't you know cops' sole purpose is to lock us down and throw away the key? But without this drug shit, your kids ain't got no way to eat, huh? We still try to keep mom smiling, cause when the teeth stop showing and the stomach start growling, then the heat start blowing. If you from the hood, I know you feel me. If a sneak start leaning, squatter. Nigga talk reckless, then I hit him with the smithing. But I'm never snitching, I'm a rider. If my kid's hungry, snatch the dishes out your kitchen. I'll be wildin' till they pick me out of lineup. We keep the nines tucked, chop dimes up, rap about it. Wild out, fuck niggas up, laugh about it. I'm not trying to visit the morgue, but freeway move out till I sit with the Lord. Till I get my shit together, clean up my sins. Freeway got it in like 10 in the morning. And I can get it to you like 10 while you yawning, man. Still deliver the order, man. And I ain't talking about chicken and gravy, man. I'm talking about bricks and yayo, halves and quarters, 4 and a halves and halves. You do the math, swing past and scoop up your daughter. She wanna roll with a thug that rap, you do the math. Heat on blast till my stacks in order, man.
Man, let me get 'em free. Cold never slacking, man. Zipping in the black rain, faster than the red ghost. Getting ghosts on pack, man. One time, know I got a knack to get that change. Leader of the black gang, ROC, man. Bang like T-Mac, ski mask, air it out. Gotta kill witnesses, cause free bears sticking out. Y'all don't wanna witness shit. Re-squeeze hammers, man. Bullets breeze by you, like Louisiana, man. But I got a Tiana, man. So I move keys, you can call me the piano, man. Rain, sleet, hell, snow, man. Slang, ill-E, hydro, man.
No, BC in the third lane. Ram still praying, working on my nerves, man. Like son, you gotta get your soul clean before they blow them horns like Coltrane. And still I cry tears of a hustler, wipe tears from my mother, pull out beds for our brothers. That's above us, make beds for the babies, tuck kids under covers, buy cribs for their mothers. Shit, I probably be wildin' with they father. Tell Miss Robin, tell the Najma that I'm riding for a father. That's like my brother, like same mother, different father. Any problems, dog, know I got it. And still we grind from the bottom just to make it to the bottom. So crack in the alleyways. Still gave back Marcy and Dollar Day. Real gangsters make hood holidays. They ain't think it's but we still pay homage, man. Soul Food Sunday looking like Big Mamas, man. Tell the gang I never break my promise, man.